Thanks for hearing from my channel. Please like, subscribe and support us if you feel interested. Empowerment Arc Chapter 07 First Battle. A path leading out from the underground lake. It was a single tunnel. With a boyo boyo I ascend the path. Moving around is actually more pleasant than you'd expect. Even places that light fails to reach are perfectly visible to magic perception. I would more around slowly checking every step when I was blind. And slimes aren't that fast to begin with. Now, I normally move at a walking pace, but can also run. Nor do I get tired. But, since I don't have any reason to hurry, I move at a moderate pace. I swear this is not the result of a trauma from the first time I ran and fell into the lake. A short while after, a giant gate appeared before my eyes. A human-made structure inside the cave. Nothing that strange about it. But, that's because this development is common in RPGs. It's normal to have a door in front of the boss's room. So, how should I get it open? Should I cut it with the water blade? When I thought that, jigigii. With a creaking noise, the door is opening. A little flustered, I hid by the edge of the path, and observed the situation. It finally opened, Lock fell apart and the doors rusted. Hey, that's only to be expected. Don't they say that no one entered here in 300 years? Not on record, at least. But more importantly, are we really going to be fine? We won't be attacked suddenly, right? Gahahaha. Don't worry. He might have been unrivaled 300 years ago, but times have changed. I mean, ain't he just a big lizard? I've subjugated basilisks by myself. Leave it to me. About that, I've wondered for a while, but that's a lie, isn't it? Basilisks are ranked B+, right? Solo subjugation would be impossible for Cabal-san, wouldn't it? Fool. I am a B rank myself. They are just big lizards. No trouble at all. Okay, I got it. So would you please not let your guard down? Well, if it comes down to it, I'll just escape using forced withdrawal. Guys, I got the extent of your friendship, so could you please be quiet? You'll blow my camouflage skill. Somehow, a boisterous trio had entered. I wonder why. Actually, why do I understand their words? Less than solution. In cases where intentions are vocalized, magic perception converts them to appropriate words and transmits them to the brain. Greater than I see. I can't talk to them, but at least I can understand them. Thank goodness. I had always been bad with English. I think that if you live in Japan there should be no need to study foreign languages. Those who plan to go abroad can struggle by themselves. But that excuse won't work here. I'll probably have to learn eventually. Well, that matter can rest for now. What should I do? This dilemma is worse than the previous one, how to open the door. I don't know what they came to do, but they seem like adventurers. Did they come searching for treasures and stuff? They are the first humans I meet in this world. Sort of want to go and greet them. But, if a mute monster slime, aka I, were to go out there, I'd be killed without questions. Let's wait for now. Meeting humans will have to wait until I can talk. For now, I observed this situation in hiding. After the skinny man had done something, the appearance of the three has dimmer. But, I can still see them. Did he call this camouflage? Probably a type of skill. Is he just trying to peek? What an outrageous guy. Does he even know why they came here? Probably should get to know him later. When the three had finally left, I started moving again. Nothing to worry about. Not like I won't meet people anymore. I'll move while checking every step. As people have always said, haste makes waste. Leaving these matters for later, I quickly went through the gate in case the three had returned. A little while past the gates the path diverged and became rather complex. I wonder which way leads to the surface. Though even if I thought about it, there's no way for me to know. I chose a path and went down it. Kairo Chirori. Our eyes met. Just a bit above the ground, in front of my eyes, there was a giant serpent. Like the past world snakes, you could consider it cute. It was harder, covered in scales, and pitch black in color. Like a frog in front of a snake? Nope, I am a slime, not a frog. Let's pretend I'm air. It would be best, though, if it doesn't notice me. Well, let's just try to slither away. Kisha. I was threatened. No good. I won't let you go. Or so it would probably say if I could hear it. A fight, huh? I have a secret skill that I gained from a weeks-long practice. But even so, you've got to be resolved to die if you want to fight this beast. To summarize, I'm pretty darn scared. Don't panic. If I think hard enough, I can imagine something far scarier. Yes, Veldora. Let's compare it to that dragon. Oh? Doesn't seem that scary. Now, can't I do this? After calming myself, I began quietly observing the serpent. The snake seems to have let its guard down, thinking I was so afraid that I couldn't move. Probably planning on how it will cook me. Yeah. Well then, let's not hold back either. Bishan. Without hesitation I fired a water blade at the serpent's neck. Zubin. Hayun, Dosu. Gorogoro, Zun. It was but a moment. I couldn't believe my eyes. Without even a hint of resistance the water blade beheaded the serpent. I could only gulp. Up until a second ago, there was an ominous sneak right there. This is even more powerful than I had thought. Had I been forced to use it on the adventures, it would end gory. Good thing my first enemy was a monster. Oh, and by the way, my stomach is currently occupied at 30%. Veldora 15%, water 10%, medicine and other crap 2%, metals and resources 3%. Water bullet uses less than a cup of water, and I can regulate the size with the intention of increasing it, of course. Thus even if I fire thousands of these, I won't have to worry about the amount left. This just might be better than magic. If monsters come out, let's meet them with a water blade. Now, about this snake. If I eat and analyze it, would I steal its powers? Well, let's try it. The result. Inherent skill, heat detection. The ability to see nearby heat sources. Furthermore, camouflage skills are nullified. Inherent skill, noxious mist breath. The ability to release a powerful toxic, corrosive, breath. Released at 120 degrees for a distance of 7 meters. TL note. 22 feet, along with these two skills, I could also mimic the snake. The poison's main effect seems to be corrosive damage, damage to both equipment and flesh. Would be pretty effective against normal adventurers, eh? Though with this world's magic, it just might be an easy win. And so I spent some time analyzing the snake's skills. Best to increase my hand while I can. Things have confirmed. 1. I've gained the ability to transform into a snake. 2. I can use the acquired skills even without transforming. But, their strength decreases. Those two things. If I had to explain them, 1. I can stock up on the bodies of monsters I ate and analyzed. My body had repaired the section I previously damaged, but it kind of has the feel of stitches, made with cells. 2. Ellipsis. Inherent skills are skills specific to that monster race. Similar to my, dissolve, absorb, and regenerate. Regarding the skill, if I am not transformed into the appropriate monster, I cannot use it with 100% effectiveness. However, there are also skills like heat detection, which I can make completely my own. To summarize, it's like this. I totally dig Predator. It's another skill which is super useful. 3 days have passed since I fought the snake. I'm still inside the cavern. I don't feel cold, but it's probably below freezing here. Sunlight doesn't reach here at all. And so, I kept worrying over one fear. I know, there's no way it's true. But no matter what, I just couldn't get it out of my head. Yeah, what if I am lost? No, there's no way. I mean, right? Who's heard of someone getting lost in the beginner's cave? Isn't this supposed to be the easiest part? Besides, even those 3 adventurers got this far without being lost. I should be fine. It's probably just a long path. But, it's probably a good thing I was reborn as a slime. Had I come here as a normal world traveler, I'd definitely collapse from hunger by now. Who would have thought that I'd be thankful for being a slime? However, not knowing the way is troubling. Isn't there like a map of this place or something? Less than solution. Should I display the current location? Yes. No. Greater than replay the current narration. Just couldn't help making a pun. But seriously, what the hell? Let me know sooner if I have such a useful ability. Absolutely, yes. Curse you auto-mapping. I also had a time when I thought that. Back in old games, you'd sit down with a pencil and a piece of paper, and record every step to get to the goal. It was fun to plan every step. However, many people began relying on game guides, and eventually mapping became a standard game feature. No more pleasure of the hunt. Moreover, had you gotten used to that feature once, you can never go back again. Well, it's also true that without this feature, you'd be stuck in most recent games. Anyways, let's put this useful skill to use. I look at the map displayed in my head. This has got to be some mistake. I've been walking in circles. For me, who has compiled game guides before, to have been lost? Impossible. Definitely possible. According to the map, I've entered previously unexplored regions. So, I've spent 3 days looking at the world no one has seen before. Foo. To have misled me, the dungeon is a worthy opponent. Let's pointlessly praise the dungeon. And don't even begin to think that I have no sense of direction. Is the entrance close by? There is various moss and weeds growing around here. The light reaches from somewhere, bathing the grass in light and color. So it must be a day. I've fought many battles to come this far. A centipede monster, evil centipede. Rank B+, big, black spider. Rank B, vampire bat, giant bat. Rank C+, carapace lizard, Amosaurus. Rank B, those are the 4 species I encountered. There was that one serpent, but I haven't seen another. They were all powerful foes. Defeated with one, waterblade, well, the bat evaded it a few times, and the shooting angle was bad for the centipede. Can't relax just yet. For example, the centipede erased its presence and attacked from behind. Luckily, that kind of attack wouldn't work on someone with magic perception and heat detection. So I shot out a few water blades from my back. The big spider was pretty dangerous. In the first place, I'm no good with spiders. It's a psychological thing. Just the sight of one makes me want to cower. But, maybe due to my heart become stronger through reincarnation, I somehow managed to fight without running away. My bad, but I'm going full force. With that thought, I cut it up with 5 water blades. It wasn't an opponent I wanted to look at, after all. And of course, I ate them all. It's survival of the fittest in this world. If you lose, you get eaten. And well, I did hesitate to eat the centipede and the spider. But I did my best. But, if a cockroach monster exists, I'll absolutely run away without eating it. There's these wonderful words in this world. He who fights and runs away will live to see another day. Here's the skills I got as a result. Centipede monster, paralysis breath. Big spider, sticky thread, steel thread, vampire bat, vampirism, ultrasound waves, carapace lizard, body armor. And so, having gotten my hands on new powers, I successfully left the cave. For the first time since being reborn, I was bathed in the light of the sun. Status name: Rimuru Tempest species. Slime divine protection. The Stormcrest titles. None magic. None skills. Unique skill, Great Sage. Unique skill, Predator. Slime specific skills: Dissolve, Absorb, Regenerate. Extra skill, Water manipulation. Extra skill, Magic perception. Acquired skill: Serpent, Heat detection, Noxious breath, etc. Resistances: Thermal fluctuation resistance, Physical attack resistance, Pain resistance, Electricity resistance, Paralysis resistance. Thanks for hearing from my channel. Please like, subscribe and support us if you feel interested.